If you're in a rush to get more flow in your life, here's why you need to be a little bit more patient every single day. So what you need to know is that flow happens on a cycle. Essentially, we have 3 phases to this cycle: struggle, flow, recover. Struggle, flow, recover. So in order to get into a flow state at any period of the day, you first need to push through the struggle phase. The struggle phase is going to last about 15 minutes, which means it takes about 15 minutes for flow to kick into action. Why does it take this long for flow to happen? Basically, when we get into a flow state, our brain creates the most powerful chemical cocktail it can possibly create. This cocktail contains serotonin, endorphins, dopamine, anandamide, norepinephrine, which is brain adrenaline. This is why flow makes us feel so good when we're in it. It's why we're able to perform so well. These drugs, these chemicals are designed to drive our focus into the deep now, and they're designed to make us feel brilliant when we're in action. So the actual activity that we're engaged in is enough of a reward within itself. We're less focused on the goal and more on the process. So we need to wait for our brain to fill up with these chemicals before we hit the flow state, which is why you have to wait for 15 minutes. So when you sit down to do that work and you want to get into flow and you're struggling to get into flow, don't stop, don't quit, don't give up before 15 minutes. No, you have to go for the struggle phase for the brain to fill up with these chemicals. Think of it like a bath. If you want to have a nice hot bubble bath, you're not going to get it straight away. You have to turn the taps on and allow the water to slowly fill the tub, and then you can get into the tub and feel your best and perform your best within that water. It's the same with flow. You need to struggle, flow, and then recover. We have to recover after a flow state, because just like we can overdose on adrenaline and cortisol, we can also overdose on too much endorphins, for example. We can create a bit of a rage inside of ourselves, believe it or not. So there you go. Next time you sit down to get into a flow state, give yourself those 15 minutes of struggle. Know that's normal. Know that is the bath filling up with flow water, and then you're going to start powering forwards. When you're doing a flow state, by the way, sit in it for about 90 to 120 minutes, then have a recovery period. That's the way you get into it best and to stay in it.